Hey everybody, welcome back to Dunrovin Ranch in lovely Lolo, Montana. It is, boy, you'd think it'd be cold. You'd think I'd be cold. It's probably 30, something like that. A little snow's drifting down. It's beautiful today. It's quiet, it's peaceful. And as you can see, I'm joined by Miss Inu, and I am joined by Arrow, who's off camera. And this is Fur and Feathers, the program during which we talk to one of our members and talk about some of his or her pets, wild animal visitors, some kids' pets, grandkids' pets, whoever's in their life. And we are so lucky today, and I feel so fortunate to have heard the voice for the first time. And I'm going to use your chat name, Kukui, which is Kukui. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so would you like me to call you Kukui?
Kukui is fine. Lisa is fine. Whatever
Lisa,
you want
okay.
to go with, we can roll with it.
You're not running from the law or anything that we don't have?
Not currently. So
not currently. I know the time in jail was tough on you, but congratulations for pulling through, and we'll try to keep you safe from now on. So a couple things. What Kukui? Would you please tell me what that means?
Well, actually, I had the name. Well, it's actually a Hawaiian nut, so that's where the word comes from. It is a noun. It's a thing. It's a nut found in Hawaii. But for my purposes, the reason that I chose it was Rob and I lived in Southern California for 12 years. Mm-hmm. And the street, and we were young, we were in our 20s, and so we had tons of roommates, and it was just kind of the house to
yes, I know.
And so, and we lived, that was our street name, was Kukui, and so it just turned into the Kukui house, and so that kind of traveled with us as we left California, and it remains, Kukui is just kind of that that follows both of us around. We had it on
cool.
place at one time. Yeah, so it was, so anyway, so when I found Dunrovin and I needed a name, I was like, yep, Kukui.
That's the one. I'm a nut. Welcome to the nut house, as you know.
Exactly. I feel like I fit right in that.
You do fit right in. So where in LA did you live?
Well, we were south of LA. We were in Orange County, Huntington Beach.
Oh, I spent many.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I spent many a day of my misspent youth in Huntington Beach. That's excellent.
Yeah, it was, and it was before it got built up, so it was still old school Huntington Beach. Downtown was still old school, so it was really nice.
Nice. Oh, so nice. Yeah, it's totally different. Totally different.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask Jake. So you kindly sent me, I think, 5 photos, and so Jake is going to put them up, and I'm going to see them a few seconds before you. So I will. Now, these deer are so cute that they look fake.
Yeah, so this is the front of my house. I've got the bird back there, which one is drinking from. I have my feeders out typically. But yeah, so we live, I'm in a pretty basic suburb, of Cleveland, but we have a college that's very close to us and a pretty good sized campus. And so we have deer constantly in and out of our yard, and I feed them. I have no problem with them coming and eating the seed. They stand there and put their little tongues in and out of the porch of the
cute.
Yeah, so this was this past spring, obviously, because there's 3 little fawns there. But
the polka dots, yes.
I know, they're so sweet. So yeah, so this was just one day where we had, I think we had 3 of the babies and a couple of females in the yard, and so I was snapping a bunch of pics in that one. I just love because she's getting a sip.
Oh, I love the little Bambi babies.
I know, they're so sweet.
Now, are these whitetail? They look like it.
Yeah, yep, they're whitetails. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, so, and we have, everybody handles the deer differently. Some people eat it because they eat their flowers, and I try and just, they do what they do, and yeah, they eat my mums, but whatever, I'm okay with it.
Right, right, exactly.
We have a neighbor down the street who just absolutely refuses to have them anywhere near his lawn, so you always hear him yelling at them as they
get off my lawn.
Exactly, just like that. You think he's yelling at kids? It's hilarious.
Funny, I love. Well, you're being an animal person, you must love having them around.
Right. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, and so Inu is right there too as a deer. Inu's doing a deer impression.
I know, right?
And we have the divas. I know, and the divas think it's lunchtime. We can always hear the divas. So Jake will show us the next one, and I believe the next one is a black and white cat in a box.
Yeah, let me see.
Yes.
Come up on my end. Yeah, so I have two boys. Oh, yep, there's Foo. So this is Foo, and that's F-U, as in Fu Manchu mustache. Because
of course. Of course.
And, yeah, so we got these guys. We've had them now for 13 years. They came as brothers. I had two cats that I brought back from California, Spike and Lucky. And so Lucky was Spike's mom. They were great cats, and so Spike had already passed. Lucky was in the process of passing away at that time. She was in kidney failure, and so we knew that her days were short. And she was my baby. She was my baby before I had babies, so it was really hard. And so anyway, so Rob, my husband, had a shop with a field next to it. And he calls me one day and he's like, "Oh, Liz, you got to see these kittens that just came out of the field. They're so friendly, but they're covered in burrs and fleas and blah, blah, blah."
Oh, boy. Say no more.
Yeah. Right. So I went to the shop and, they were itty bitty. They could fit in your hand and just so sweet. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. We'll take them in. We'll get them cleaned up. But Lucky is not even gone. I can't deal with this. So anyway. So Lucky, passed, I think, within that week, and, we cleaned up the boys, and I kept a distance from them for like 30 days. I couldn't. I was mourning Lucky. It was too much for me. And then, so little by little, we kept our goal was to try and find them a home elsewhere.
Of course, yes.
And of course that didn't happen. So we've had them now for 13 years, and they're good boys. So this is Foo. The box, of course, of course. What cat doesn't like a box? But my kids in particular make them what they call cat condos. So whenever we get package from somewhere, they take boxes, they tape them together, they decorate them, they put little outlets or ports for like treats. I mean, they like.
Oh, that is so cool. We're going to start sending you empty boxes. I've got tons of them.
They love it. And so I let it hang around for about a week, and then I'm like, okay, I'm really tired of tripping over the box. So the cat's going to get recycled, and we'll start fresh with the next one.
Oh, I love it. Cats in boxes. You could spend $1,000 on the greatest cat bed ever, and you take it out, and they get in the box.
Right, and we did. When the kids were younger, they wanted to, for Christmas, because we always get the cats, treats for their stockings and stuff. And the kids really wanted to get them a cat bed, and I said, okay, we'll do this once, but what you're going to, realize is that they'll never, ever use it. Not one of not a paw, nothing inside that bed.
Goodwill.
Exactly,
nice.
Right.
So the next one, Jake, I believe it's a really real long-haired tabby in front of a couple plants. And, well, first of all, let's talk about the cat, but then I've got to discuss your floor with you.
Oh, right. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in this picture.
Oh, this picture is...
I have a picture of Zeus that I sent, so you'll get a better look at Zeus. So this is my other boy. This is Zeus, who's Foo's brother. He is definitely part Maine Coon. He's a big cat.
Oh.
He's got size to him. He's he puts you in your place. When he's done being pet, he lets you know. But he's a lover. He likes to get up in your face. So the kids, I think this was this past spring, we were out shopping somewhere, and I was going to get seeds for a garden, and they saw catnip seeds, and they asked if they could plant the catnip or the cat grass, and I was like, sure. So I gave them each a pot, and we threw some soil, and so they took care of these pots with the cat grass over the summer, and we'd bring them in and because they're indoor strictly. So we'd bring in the pots and let the cats, eat the grass, and then they take them back outside. So, that was our fun. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. Good little chore for the kids to take care of the grass, and then the cats.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the floor is magnificent.
So yeah,
your floor is magnificent.
I live in a 1950s-ish suburban home, and that is the original floor from when it was built.
What?
It's chock full of asbestos if we ever tore it up, but it's bulletproof. I mean, it has no finish left. So every time I wash that, color comes up in my hand, which is, you can imagine how fun that is.
And so that's real linoleum tile. That's the real deal.
It is straight up old school linoleum, but it again, you can do anything to this thing, and it just like withstands everything. It's like a cockroach. So
sorry folks for digressing, but I'm all about this. It's gorgeous. I put linoleum. I had a second home in the mountains outside of LA, and it was an old 40s 2-story magnificent rundown home, and we put in actual linoleum, and it was hard to take care of, I have to say, but it looked amazing. That's a gorgeous house.
This one is, you would love it. I'll have to send you photographs. So around the border of the room is this really wide red border. So it's not just that, but there's a really funky border that follows like the cabinetry, and I had this little jet out that comes out of the cabinet. Steve's seen it. She's been to my house a couple of times. So she knows what the floor looks like and what the house looks like. But yeah, it's every time I have somebody new to the house, I'm like, oh yeah, my kitchen is
no, I gotta go over the floor again.
Yeah, but some people really dig it. So yeah, it's been kind of fun.
Oh, I would do the whole house mid-century modern. That's my thing. It would be amazing. Anyway, let's move on. So enough for Kelly. So now I think we have Zeus again in the next picture. Let me see. I should get it soon. Oh, this is Zeus watching the Nest Cam.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot I included that. Yeah. So. Yeah, there he is.
That's Harriet? Is that Harriet on some eggs?
That's Harriet. That was, I believe that was this year also.
Oh,
so
isn't that great?
My laptop. Yeah, I've got my laptop down on the credenza in my room, and so if I'm doing laundry or something in my bedroom, I'll pull. We have computers on all of our TVs in the house, and so I'll pull up the ranch on the big TV, so it makes it easier while I'm doing laundry and stuff.
Sure.
So I done that day, and there must have been, I don't know, what grabbed him, if it was the movement of Harry or what, but he just like jumped right up there and was totally into it. And,
funny. Oh, funny. Hi, Harriet. She'll be back.
I can't wait.
I know. I've got the bug. And I think the next one, Jake, is Zeus also, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, did I favor Zeus that much?
You favored Zeus a lot. He's handsome. Now this is Zeus looking regal. And is that an actual cat bed?
No, that's my meditation.
Pillow.
So he
he's meditating.
I bought that. Yeah, he was like, I'll take this.
Gorgeous.
So, but he is. He's a very showy cat.
He knows it. Cats know it, don't they? Cats just know it. That's beautiful.
I saw Gabby. Gabby says it's a cat throne. It is a cat throne.
Gab. That's it, Gab. It's a cat throne.
Right.
It's awesome.
His cat throne, my meditation pillow we share.
How nice of you. How nice of him to share it with you.
Exactly.
And I think we have one more Zeus. I hear footsteps behind me. I was looking to see. You totally did. I won't tell Fu, but man.
I know. I didn't think that I played favorites, but apparently you do.
Apparently you do. Is that it? Oh, that's the last one. Sorry. That's the last one.
That is the last. Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. I had a couple more that had the both of them. They were cuddling up on the recliner, and I was like, all right, well, you don't have to send 10 pictures, so I had to cut that one out. But
there you go. Oh, that was fun.
Boys.
Now, do you anticipate always having cats? Is that something are they something you can't live without?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine not having, cats. They've always been, well, not always. I mean, when I was really young, we had a dog, but they're easier. I find cats are just so much easier to care for. And so with kids, I don't have to worry about getting home in order to let the dogs out or, that kind of thing. The cats,
I do know.
I mean, they're easy. So, that's part of it. But I like the, I don't know. There's something, for me, there's something about a cat. Not that I dislike dogs. I'm more of a cat person than I am a dog person. It's
true that there really is a thing, dog people and cat people. It's I joke around that I just love the unconditional, just stupid adoration that I get from a dog instead of the, I guess you're okay from a cat.
maybe it's my dysfunctional upbringing. I like that dysfunctional relationship you get to have with the cat.
You like that passive aggressive love you hate you.
I don't think he likes me. I think I did something wrong to the cat.
That's hilarious. Did you grow up in Cleveland also, or from California, or?
Yeah, no. I was raised here. In Ohio. But yeah, I moved out. Rod moved out to California right after he graduated high school in '87. I graduated in '88 and followed out. We weren't a couple or anything at that time, and then we just kind of grew into that. But yeah, so then we were out there for 12 years, and came back here so that I could go back to school. I guess I had all my fun on the West Coast, and then came back to actually go back and get my degrees and have kids and that kind of stuff.
And do that kind of thing. Very cool. Well, I hope you come out to the ranch sometime, because we would have a blast.
We've talked about it, because when we lived in California, every year we would do a cross-country run back to Ohio, and we would always, drive so that we could see more of the country, because there's so much to see.
Yes.
So yeah, we've, the kids are at good ages now where we could easily make a cross-country run, and they could appreciate and remember the trip. And so we have said when we do that Dunrovin will definitely be in that. And I think we're going to stash Celia in our trunk.
Oh, no.
Bring her out.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing to have both of you at one time. Now, we've got a lot of, we had 4 at one time this last summer. Yeah, anyway, we'll put you guys on horses, put the kids on ponies, put the kids to work. It'll be fun.
Yes, yeah, it would be. I look forward to it. I know that we'll do it eventually. It's just trying to find the right time, and of course. We've been extended the stay.
And your mom.
To be with different chatters along the way and visit and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's back to the kukui nut though. I was going to mention this. BB's not on, right? No, BB's not on. But BB actually, when she saw my name when we first met here in chat, she asked where the name came from, and I told her, and she's like, well, because I use kukui oil on my hair. And I was like, get out of here!
What?
that was a thing. Yeah.
Kukui oil.
Apparently, it's a hair product.
It's a thing. Very cool. Now, have you been to Hawaii? Are you part Hawaiian? Or no, none of that.
No, none of that.
None of that. You can pretend.
Yeah, I could.
You should take that quiz on Facebook, because I'm 57% Mexican, so you can find out. So you can say it's hilarious.
Anything you want.
Anything I want. It just popped up. But truth be told, I did it again, and it came up with completely different information, of course. But I think instead of charming eyes, it was something like spiky legs. So I like charming eyes better, so I kept that one.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
Wait, were you supposed to have triplets in October also?
Yes.
Right.
Everyone are having triplets in October, according to the thing on Facebook that's taking my information behind my back. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. It was really nice to hear your voice.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. And so you guys, unless Lisa Kukui wants to say anything else, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And thanks again, Lisa. So everyone, thanks for joining us. That was a lot of fun. I have floor inspiration. I have floor envy, actually. I have floor envy from Lisa now.
I'm taking more pictures so that I can
rub it in
a little more.
Rub it in a little more. I could go crazy with that house. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us today on Fur and Feathers. Today is Sunday, which means I will next see you in the flesh on Tuesday. Oh, my boots on the ground's a good one. It's on hay. What is a bale? What's a flake? What kind of hays are there? What kind do we feed? How much do we feed? Just tons of info. I'm hoping that we'll have Rosebud set up in the hay barn, and then I can kind of sit on a bale of hay and talk to you all about it. And then after that is walkabout, and I do not have a guest. So Celia, get on it. Round me up a guest, and we'll talk then. So thanks a lot, everyone. It's slowed down quite a bit. I do have a lesson tomorrow at 4 o'clock. and then the same girl. No, tomorrow's 4:30 and Tuesday's 4 o'clock. I hope you can see me working with Crow now and again. Other than that, I will sign off. See you next time. Bye-bye.